Hi, you're welcome to Cultured Health. I am Nora, and today I wanted to discuss a topic that was inspired by a question that a friend asked me recently. She lives in the US and she works in health, which is essential work in these social distancing times. And she wanted to know how I've been able to survive the coronavirus outbreak on this side of the world all this while. And so I thought I would share some of the things that I did to make sure that I was less likely to get infected and stay safe all this while. And so if you're interested, keep watching. So the first thing I would say is to follow the local health regulations. China is a communist country, and so it's very easy for the government to make regulations and have the people follow. Unlike our very democratic countries such as like the US, where even though they've been told to stay in their homes, some people have decided to go partying at the beach for spring break. And now the COVID-19 cases have increased in Miami, I think. Anyway, the point is, when the government told us to not go out, we stayed home. And that's one of the things that I did. Another regulation that I found very interesting was that living quarters were blocked. So for China, most people in the cities live in story buildings, skyscrapers, all that good stuff because of overpopulation. And so there aren't like things like gates and stuff like that. So access to people's home areas is very easy unless you live in a gated community situation. And so there is like a small living quarter behind my school, for example, where we used to pass through there to have access to their local markets and to have like shortcuts to the bus stop and other areas. And that place has been blocked. Now that path, in order for me to even go to the local market, if I wanted to go through that hustle, I have to go with my passport. I have to have my temperature checked. I have to give a reason why I'm entering that living quarters, who I'm going to see, if I'm going to see somebody, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to buy, how long I think I will take, and all that jazz just to buy fish. Like, it's too much trouble. So what I do right now is I go to the supermarket, which is like kind of like big. it's a big supermarket. It's kind of like our Walmart here. Yeah, let me say that. It's kind of like our Walmart and ShopRite for my Ghanaians. And we literally just have one way to enter, one way to go out. Your temperature is checked, the hand trolleys are sanitized, the conveyor belt is sanitized, and so it's much more easier for me to go there than to go to local markets where I have to take my passport. Like, ridiculous. But it is a health regulation of the city. And the final thing that I also find very interesting are the thermal body scans on buses right now. So now you stand at where you would scan your bus card, and you have the thermal, a mini one actually, scan your body temperature before you are even allowed to go sit down in the bus, or even before you even scan actually, and then you are able to go in. And if there are more than 4 people, 6 is pushing it on the bus, I personally will not get on. And the second thing I did was to increase my vitamin and supplements. I do not take in enough I was not taking in enough vitamin C prior to the corona outbreak, and I know that I do not have any deficiencies, and so I just re-upped on my vitamin C, and that's basically one of the things that I was doing, just drinking lots of oranges and kiwi and other fruits. Strawberries are back in season now, so I've been doing that as well. And my tip is that you should check your vitamin and mineral levels. If you're deficient in anything, your immune system is less likely to be able to fight any possible infection, and anything of that sort. And we know that there is a correlation between a good immune system and the ability to recover from an infection. So in as much as it is better to not get infected, if you do get infected and you have a good immune system, you'll be able to fight off the infection and recover and be fine, unlike others who don't know that they are deficient in something. Already their body is trying to compensate for that deficiency, and on top of it you add coronavirus onto that, you're probably not gonna make it. As morbid as that sounds, that is the truth. So call your hospital right now, call ahead, just so that you're not exposed to possible COVID-19 cases that are waiting in the area for their results to come back. Call ahead and try to get your blood count checked, your vitamin levels checked, your mineral levels checked, everything. Make sure that you are in the best position to be able to fight off any disease apart from COVID-19 in general. The last tip is to rest, and resting involves just taking time to do all the things that you need to do. Be productive, but not in a haste, and trying to release some pressure off myself, because I literally have nowhere to go. I cannot see anybody right now, and so this is the best time for me to take it slow but surely moving on and doing things well. And so that is my tip. So yeah, let me summarize it. So let me summarize all the tips for you so that you can remember them. The first thing is follow the local health regulations. Okay, check your vitamin and mineral levels to make sure that you do not have a deficiency. All right, and then rest in the slowness of the world right now, rest in the process that is going on, and rest in your faith that everything will be okay. It's the least you can do. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, by the way, I've been advised to tell you guys to subscribe and share this video if you think it was useful and it will be useful for somebody. Please share and subscribe. All right, bye.